The morning edition for this TGIF, Friday, May 3rd, 2024. I'm Deandrea Hamilton with the news that matters most. Magnetic Media. Century 21 Arisharp Properties is your best resource for buying or selling any real estate in the Turks and Caicos Islands, whether it's a condo, house, villa, commercial property, or vacant land. Century 21 TCI can assist you with your real estate needs. No matter the sign, keep Century 21 Arisharp Properties in mind. Call 649-941-7368 or email your friends at century21tci.com. Not only did TCIG completely ignore the ruling of the Supreme Court by not complying with the court-ordered actions in the Gilbert Selver land case, they responded with a late appeal outside of the usually acceptable time frame in preparation to go after other landowners, according to George Missick, attorney for Gilbert Selver, as he spoke to Magnetic Media exclusively. Missick clarified facts of the case, including that Mr. Selver had never been squatting on the land. He said he had permission to be there. The government knew he was there. He had planning permission to put up buildings. After severe public backlash, negotiations are now ongoing between Selver and government officials in what his attorney believes will set the precedent and tone for dealing with other islanders in identical or similar circumstances. You can read more from that interview with Dana Malcolm in Saturday's Magnate. John Spencer Missick was before the courts recently with his lawyer Kimon Tennant to answer an aggravated burglary charge involving a firearm. It is alleged that he and others on July 31st, 2023, invaded a home and stole items like a Louis Vuitton bag valued at $2,000, Gucci sunglasses valued at $795, Burberry sunglasses valued at $395, $700 in cash, a mini laptop valued at $800, and other items to a total value of nearly $6,500. The case was pushed to a hearing on May 31st. Did you see the new edition of The Magnate? Check it out. And today, Will Stubbs and Patrice Johnson of the March On production out of the Bahamas will be in Providenciales at Graceway IGA. Meet some of the cast of the show and get your tickets. General admission $60, VIP $75.
This Mother's Day at Flow, we're celebrating moments that makes life better. And I'm happy to announce that one lucky mother, thanks to Flow, will be traveling with me to create extra special moments in the historic city of Athens, Greece. Sign up for Flow postpaid or broadband from May 1st to 31st and gain one entry for a chance to win a round trip to Greece for a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Sign up for both and get double the chances to win. Give Mom the ultimate Mother's Day gift from Flow.
The Office of the Deputy Governor is reaching out to better communicate with locals following the launch of a Public Service Times newsletter designed, the office said, to enhance communication and transparency with the public service and the wider community. The newsletter was launched on April 29th and can be viewed in the government social media page at Turks and Caicos Islands Government on Facebook. 5 alleged traffic violators were before the courts last week, including Carmel Hanfield for the use of an uninsured vehicle and Jackie Dew for an unlicensed motor vehicle and improper identification. Creole-speaking Samuel Vilson for an unlicensed motor vehicle and improper identification as well. That matter in particular was to be arraigned with a Creole interpreter. The same would have been needed for Fridler Joseph, who was in court for driving without due care and detention, using a motor vehicle without insurance, and failing to display an L on the vehicle as a learner's permit holder. Finally, Bernard Hanfield was held for unlicensed driving, using motor vehicle without insurance, and driving without due care and attention. New Turquoise Morning episodes are out, featuring a mighty march of men in the Bahamas, Beach's Turks and Caicos Prestige Awards, and highlights from the swearing-in of the new PC of the Royal Turks and Caicos Islands Police, Edvin Martin. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, MMTV Caribbean.
Everyone can now pay online with the National Health Insurance Board. Employers, self-employed, students, voluntary contributors, or even pensioners making contributions for their dependents. Simply visit nhip.tc, register for the e-services, submit your calculator, and pay directly through our e-services portal. Payments are easier with the National Health Insurance Board. Building a healthy nation, one person at a time.
As of May 1st, the TCI may very well have less notary publics as the 3-month extension to previous appointments ended on April 30th. Those who would have not been reappointed by the deadline will cease to be notaries and will be unable to offer notarial services without a valid appointment under the new ordinance. Past appointees can reapply, but they must undertake a training course at the community college now. The sole requirement for the continuing education course is attendance, and there will be no exam. Weather today in the Turks and Caicos Islands. Light rain this morning, breaks of sun this afternoon with a high around 80 degrees. Winds east-northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. The chance of rain, 90% tonight. Partly cloudy with a low near 75. While skies will remain cloudy for parts of the day on Saturday and Sunday, there is a lower chance of rain for both days. But by Monday, that rain comes back into the forecast. That does it for the morning edition. Thank you for joining us. I'm Deandrea Hamilton. We're back at noon with more TCI Top Stories.